Hi guys, welcome to Sassy Goes Keto. This is Sassy here and it's a beautiful day outside. So I'm out here recording for you guys today. I hope you guys are having a wonderful cooking up a storm day because you know I am. The sun is shining, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful out. It's a lovely 73 degrees. So I'm going to take advantage of what I have. Okay, today I wanted to give you the recipe. We are going to be making keto donuts. Excuse me. Yes, keto donuts. I'm so excited, guys. These are delicious. Oh my goodness. And I used Lily's chocolate chips and then decorated them on top. I'm telling you, I took them to my coworkers and everything. Oh, they were so delicious. Everybody loved them. Even the people that weren't keto, loved the donuts. They did not know that they were keto. So let's go ahead and get to this recipe, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you'd like to see more of my videos, and you guys have a wonderful cooking up a storm day. All right, good morning. We are going to go ahead and start with our donuts now. Okay, on some of the ingredients you need is you're going to need 1 cup of almond flour. Cup here, 1 cup of almond flour. Well, 1 cup of coconut flour, which is going to take me a minute here. Okay, 1 cup of coconut flour. Let's see here. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I forgot to grind up my salt. 1 tablespoon of sweetener of your choice. I am using Lakanto monk fruit today. And I like mine on a little bit of a sweeter side. So I'm actually going to be doing, oh, there's a clump of sugar. 2 tablespoons of the sweetener. And 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Whoa. And then we're going to sift this, and then I'll put the psyllium husk in it. Get this all ready. I hope you guys are having a wonderful cooking up a storm day. I know I am. It is early in the morning. I'm making up some donuts for some colleagues and us, of course. So I'll probably be doing a double batch, and like just little chunks of almonds left. Alright, so we got all that in there. Get the baking powder in there. Okay, and then we're going to need 2 tablespoons of psyllium husk. I already have my psyllium husk here. My local grocery store had it. Unfortunately, they're not carrying this anymore, so it looks like I'm going to have to start ordering it on Amazon. And I did 2 tablespoons of the psyllium husks. Okay, and looks like that is it for our dry ingredients. So we can get this all mixed up. Okay, now we're going to put a little hole in the middle. And then I'm going to take 3 egg whites that are room temperature. And if your egg whites are not room temperature and they're cold, just put them in a dish like this, put some hot water in another bowl and set them in there for about 5 minutes and they'll become room temperature. Okay, so we're going to put our egg whites in here. That's 3 egg whites. And we're going to do a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Vanilla is optional if you want. You can add almond flavoring. I have all kinds of flavorings to put in this, but we'll just do vanilla. And 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. So, and I just have some. And then we'll whip all this up together. Okay, now the only thing left to do is the 1.5 cups of boiling hot water. So let me get this all mixed in. Just to incorporate some of the eggs. I usually use a, let me do something else here. If I have one. Alright. Just to incorporate the egg whites just a little bit. You're going to be adding the hot water, so it doesn't matter. I just like incorporating it in here so it does not cook, the hot water does not cook the egg. If it's in that flour already, it's not going to cook it up. You're still going to be doing a lot of mixing with the... Alright, that's well combined now. So let me see if my... Okay, I have my boiling hot water here, which I stuck in the microwave for 3 minutes. Oops. And it says you're going to need 1.5 cups. So I'm going to add 1 cup first, and then stir it in, and then see how it goes, and then we'll do the other half. And it may take the full 1.5 cups, it may not, it just depends on the dough consistency. Oh, my puppy's out there barking. So you're just going to work it in, and then that psyllium husk is going to work up really good. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and add 1/2 cup. Oops. And I forgot my cinnamon, but we'll add that cinnamon here in a minute. Alright. And we'll see if it's still crumbly. If I can't work this into a dough, then I'll add a little bit more water. Because you want to be able to form it with your hands and make a nice donut. Ooh, my hands are already tired this morning, y'all. Just woke up. And yeah, this is still a little bit too crumbly. So we're gonna see if it forms up here a little bit before I add any more water. It's going to be sticky, but not too sticky. Remember, you got to let this set for at least 3 to 5 minutes afterwards to give that psyllium husk time to kick in and really work into the dough. The first batch turned out really well, so I decided to go ahead and try this again. And then we'll see how these turn out. And it's starting to come together. It still feels a little bit crumbly for me, but I want it to stick together when I get into the oven. Or oven, when I get it into the fryer. So this still feels a little. Let me see if I can make a donut out of it before I add more water. And she said it'd be a little bit sticky, but not too bad, so, and that's what it is. So I don't want it to be too moist because I don't want it to come out like the very first batch that I made came out very, it was good at first, and then they were just super, super soft, and they deflated a little bit, so this looks still a little bit dry, but I'm going to see if I can make a donut out of it and then put it in there. Yeah, see, it's still cracking apart. So I'm just going to add a little bit more water. And that's what she said, just see if it turns out to be dry or not. If you can form a donut out of it. This morning it just seems really flaky, I guess you would say. So it just doesn't really seem like the psyllium husk. I mean, I had super hot water, but we'll see if the psyllium husk took effect, or if I can make a donut out of this here. That's a little bit better. It's going to be still falling apart, so. First batch I made up really good. I wonder if I just didn't whip them egg whites good enough. Should have put the sugar in with it and seen how they're going to do. I mean, I'm even going to do some whole ones because I want to stuff them with a little cream cheese frosting. So, alright, I'm going to let that sit. And there it has it. And then I will put it in the fryer and we'll see how the first one does. We're always going to test the first one to see if they turn out. Okay, last time these turned out super, super huge. So what I'm doing is I'm just making little ones. I'm just taking roughly a little bitty dough ball like this. The recipe says that it can make 6 big donuts, but they turned out so poofy and so delicious last time. So I'm going to make them smaller. I'm not going to make them that big. So I'm just forming my dough in my hands. After I let it set for a little bit, it did really good. I didn't have to add anything else to it. So I just stick my finger in here and just work the dough till it's open. So, and that way I get that donut hole. I'm not going to go through dirtying up another dish just to make a donut. So some of them fall apart, the other ones haven't, so you just have to get it really good in your hand. I've got one testing over here, so I'm fixing to take it out. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and put some donuts in here. I'm just going to go ahead and do 2 at first and get them in there and get them frying up. To see how big they're going to turn out. So you get them in there frying really good. They'll start popping up and moving on their own. I went ahead and did roughly 2 cups of coconut oil, just enough to cover the donuts on the top. Give them a little push just in case they decide. And these are going to be cute because I didn't want super huge donuts. So I did actually a little donut here. And these are kind of what I'm going to be making and stuffing them. So, and it's still really hot. So, wow, I can't open it. So we're gonna let that cool off, and then I'll open up and see what we got. So, but look, they look so beautiful, guys. They're nice and brown. They're turning out gorgeous. So we're gonna let them cook until dark golden brown. I would say 3 to 4 minutes. So we'll get them cooking, and then I'll flip them over. And then I will take and we'll go ahead and I'll take and okay, I'm gonna go ahead and flip these now. Come on, seriously. There we go. I just didn't have no oomph in it. So we'll get these flipped, cooked on the other side, and then I'll go ahead and take them out and strain them. Get them on there, and then we're going to go ahead and make some toppings for this. Alright, so I'll be right back. Alright, once again, I'm just going to show you how big these are. They're not very, I just did like a little handful, and they're about the size of my palm for the dough. So that way you guys get a very good... Uh-oh, that one broke apart. Oh, I didn't mush that one together very well. So we're going to warm that one up just a tad bit. You don't want the donut falling apart in the middle of your dough or in your grease. Alright, got that one formed back up, and we'll get it in there. Alright, we got those frying up. Alright guys, they just got out. They're still really hot, so I'm letting them cool off, but look at those. They look delicious. I've got some big, some that are smaller. Oh, that one's a little bit, ooh, ouch. That was a little bit more hot, but they're good. I'm like, this is a real small one here, and I'm letting them cool off. One is going to be the sacrificial lamb to show you the density on it, but oh, they look so good. So now they're just really hot, so I'm letting them cool. And I made a total of 12 donuts out of here, and they're palm size. So that's a perfect serving for us. That way we don't get carried away for it. But you can, ouch, you can make them bigger if you like, but I think this is perfect. So I'm going to let them cool. What I have here is I went ahead and did a tablespoon of the coconut oil that I was frying the donuts in, and I went ahead and put a tablespoon in here. I'm going to actually put this in the microwave and heat it up a little bit more. But I did chocolate and white chocolate, and I put a tablespoon of coconut oil in there as well. So I'm going to melt those up, and we're going to be dipping these and then decorating them. And then I will give you the final results when I come back. Alright guys, here I have is some of my powdered monk fruit that I had powdered up. Got that out ground up. I got my chocolate here, my Lily's baking chocolate chips, and the white chocolate chips. So I went ahead and added a tablespoon of coconut oil, like I said, to each one to get them all melted up and really yummy. And then over here I have some almonds, some walnuts, and some coconut flakes just to decorate these up. So I'm just going to put them on my counter, and then I will decorate them. So we're going to do the couple small ones with some powdered monk fruit, because everybody loves a powdered donut. So we're just going to get a powdered donut in there. And alright. And there we go. We have a powdered donut. Looks and smells delicious, guys. I'm so excited. I'm ready to tear into these. I didn't do the cinnamon sugar, which I will do like mini dots or something, or for the cinnamon and sugar. But oh, powdered donuts, yummy, 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 yummy. Okay, there's 2 powdered donuts there. And then I have the chocolate here, which I'm going to take 1 and I'll put it powdered up, because I'm only going to do 2 because those will be what my daughter really likes. And I'm just going to glaze them over and put them. And then this one, I'll sprinkle a couple almonds on, or walnuts on there. They're still a little bit big, but we got a couple walnuts on that one. I'm going to do 3 of each kind. And then this one I'm going to do some almonds. Look at these, they're turning out so good, guys. I'm so excited. And then this one, I'm going to do some coconut flakes. Yummy. And then I'll just put a couple chocolate chips on the top, just to give it a little bit of a decoration. And there we go. Alright, move that one out of the way. This one. And let's get some white chocolate. Lily's chocolates are so delicious, guys. Really delicious. Alright. And then my daughter requested the chocolate, so we're going to go ahead and do some chocolate chips on there for her. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So delicious. And I noticed the white chocolate. Ooh, there we go. Get some almonds on there. So good, guys. Oops. Tearing the donut here. Alright, and then get a couple of the walnuts on top of that one. And you guys don't have to do walnuts. If you guys find like the sugar-free sprinkles or anything else like that, then yeah, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and try it. Alright, we're gonna do that. I don't have enough. There we go. I'm gonna just do a little sprinkle. Delicious, guys. These look amazing. That there. And we'll get a little white chocolate drizzle on there. And there we have donuts, guys. So let me get these placed up and set up. Oh, I got one more. Get them placed up and set them in there, and then we'll go from there. And we'll just do a plain chocolate donut here. And I did make 12, but we ate one just to try it out to see how it tasted. So, all right, let me get these all settled up and put together. And then I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, we got them all done, all ready to go. And look how delicious they look. So excited. I'm ready to try donuts. So ready to try donuts. I'm like, yummy, delicious, great. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take this one and we're gonna pull it apart and show you the donut, the test here. And look guys, they're super fluffy. Oh, they look so delicious. Get that. Yummy, they look like donuts. So delicious. Mmm. Yep. That does the trick. Very delicious. All right, thank you for joining me. You guys have a wonderful cooking up a storm day. And I hope you make these donuts because they're super, super delicious. Like, I mean, the only thing that I forgot to put in, I forgot to tell you guys is, I put cinnamon in here. I'm thinking of next time putting some allspice in there. Try them with pumpkin spice. I'm going to try them with several different ways. But these are delicious. Oh my Lord. You just can't have one. So, and that is how we make donuts, guys. That's how we conquer it. Thank you so much for joining me, and you guys have a wonderful day, and I appreciate it, and I will see you on the next recipe.